We're going to make on agenda is this is February 26, 2019. We've got a typo up there. We'll just work that out, but, and we changed it on the final one that we put in the key. But first thing we do is get started and approve the minutes for the regular court meeting that was held on January 22nd, 2019. The special session that was held in January 24, 2019. The emergency session that was held on February 4th, 2019, and also the special meeting that was held on February 18th, 2019. Anybody want to make a motion to approve the minutes? Which one that is?
Public hearing. Middle of the road.
Oh. Okay. I guess we need to back up. That's my fault. We was actually going to do this at 9:55 and trying to get everything together. And since we've had this flood, I wanted Chris to get me some numbers together. But we'll back up and as you got the reading on here, I want to make a motion to accept the adoption of Devon Lane and J&Z Road into the county road plan. We've already had a first reading on it, right?
Okay.
You just have to set up public hearing. That's what you have right now, public hearing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just want to make sure we follow the guidelines. We get the deeds and all that stuff.
Okay.
Rigid promise.
Okay, and that was the one that we actually had talked about on one of the previous court meetings. This is a hearing on adopting, I guess, what we need to know, that anybody objected to us adopting these two roads in to the county road plan. Is that?
On if we follow through with adoption on that county road system, that bridge will have to be replaced. There's no doubt about that. I like maybe somebody assessment price that bridge, replace that bridge, maybe something costing over the county, whatever.
Okay.
Or we can
Do adoption in it.
maybe table that, or maybe we can put that to recommendation.
Okay. How about J&Z Lane? J&Z Road.
Everything's legal on that,
Okay.
what I understand.
And you're saying the one's legal, but it's got a bridge that's going to have to be replaced and take it into the county road plan and we'll get that in the cost.
That bridge will have to be replaced, if it's in the place.
Is that in your district?
Right.
Okay. Have you looked at the bridge? So we don't need to be replaced?
Right.
Okay.
It definitely will have to be replaced, sure. If we adopt it, then we can.
So you want to hold off on adoption on it and get a price to see if we can even afford to adopt it in now and see if we can.
We get a bridge crew maybe to assist the, everything in place.
Okay.
For cost.
So what Donnie is saying, we're going to hold off on Devon Lane until we do a price on replacing the bridge before we take it into the county road plan. But J&Z, everything is okay on it?
I know,
Do you want
go right on that.
They brought me some deeds on that. I think I followed up. Bridget has. We'll have a report on that.
Do you want to hold it? So do you want to hold off on it till?
That's okay. I mean, this is just a public hearing, so basically, if you have any objections with the public hearing, people can state whether or not it needs to be adopted, and then when you go into regular session, you'll have to vote to adopt it in regular meeting.
Okay.
So you're just, you've heard from the public, and you guys have to decide what to do after the meeting.
Okay. Anybody got anything they want to comment on Devon Lane or J&Z Road then? Okay. We'll move right on into to our agenda then. We'll ask for the approval of the minutes for the regular court meeting, January 22nd, 2019. The special session that was held on January 24th, 2019. The emergency session that was held February 4th, 2019. And also the special meeting that was held February 18th, 2019. Zero motion. motion by Roy Earl.
I think we need to table it for later date, to get the tapes, out, before we go over these, where everything's correct.
Okay.
Don't have any tapes to go by, get it. Now,
Okay.
do that at the next meeting, or whatever.
Okay. So for a motion, we got a motion, we got a second
Second.
to,
Table.
okay.
He didn't put it up.
Okay, let's back up. Roy Darrell made a motion to approve the minute.
Right.
And do we have a second? We don't have a second, I don't like a second, we will,
Make a motion to table it,
okay. You want to make
get
it?
a later date, go over the minutes, make sure they're correct.
So, Ellis has made a motion to table it till we go over the reading, over the minute and, approve it. Do we have a second on that?
Second.
Second by Ray Moore. Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Roy Darrell. Ray Moore. Ellis Cantor. And we will look at the tape and then, do it on the next one. Okay, into the financing of it. Part A is to consider approval of financial statement and appropriation revenue condition report.
Motion.
Motion by Donnie Bush, second by Roy Darrell. Roy Darrell. Aye. Ray Moore.
Aye.
Ellis Cantor.
Aye.
Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Motion carried. Part B is consideration for approval of budget transfers.
Motion.
Motion by Ray Moore. Second.
Because I think they wrong with that too.
Pardon?
Hey,
It should be 18-19 instead of 19-20. I think we're wrong, on that wrong. And also on the IC, on your contract.
Okay.
Should be 2018, 2019.
And yours has got 17, 18?
Oh, mine's got 19-20.
Budget transfer, it does, doesn't it?
And also the fund transfer.
Okay, let me do a correction on this. Okay, everyone want to accept a motion to approve approval of the budget transfer for 2018 and 19. The typo on, we got 19 to 20. You want to make a motion to accept that, or you want to table it, that's what you're saying?
all you do is change the dates.
We can just amend the dates.
Okay.
I can separate it.
Motion.
Okay. Motion by Ray Moore, second by Roy Darrell. To amend it from 2019, 2020 to 2018, 19.
Just make sure you put it in motion.
And then also on C, consideration approval for rent fund transfer, we amend,
Well, we got to vote on B first.
okay, but
We
we,
got a motion in order on B, motion second on B first. and then-
okay, amend it, okay. Ray Moore,
Aye.
Ellis Cantor,
Aye.
Donnie Bush,
Aye.
Roy Darrell. Okay, consideration approval of interfund transfer, and we will amend that to date 2018 to 2019.
Motion.
Motion by Ellis Cantor,
Second.
second by Ray Moore. Ellis Cantor,
Aye.
Donnie Bush,
Aye.
Roy Darrell,
Aye.
Ray Moore.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, on D here, it's got consideration for approval of vendor claim list and standing order claim. I will state, I accept a motion to pay. A couple of these we can't pay right now, until funds come available. But on another one, on the computer service, I was going over everything, and we just need to get with him and make sure, I think he may have a typo too. It says, check network logs and catch service to make sure that Bridget Banks, Chris Friday, and it says that Becky's machines are up to date. I think that must need to read somebody else besides Becky. He doesn't do anything on her machines, and he may just made a typo, so we need to check on that, to amend that, to state that. And like I say, we ain't got enough money in the budget to pay all of the claim lists again, but I will accept a motion to approve all the claim lists except for the one we can't pay, and also Hudson Computer Service till we see if this is a typo.
What is it do if you don't want to pay?
Pardon now?
What is it you don't want to pay?
Did you say the ones you say?
We'll pay the claim lists. We ain't got enough money to pay the claim lists again. But a couple of them we have to pay when funds come available, but on Hudson's Computer Service, on this one line here, he's got Becky's server. We just need, and it may be a typo, that may need to say Crystal, I don't know. But what I'm doing in my motion is make a motion to go ahead and amend this if it does say Becky, to if it's Crystal or if it's just a typo, it could be on there. And pay when funds available.
Is that the only one, is Becky's that you're saying, but you're not wanting to pay, or?
No, it's not Becky, this is actually Hudson Computer Service. Yeah, when he turns the list.
Is that the only one you don't want to pay? I don't think he works on Becky's.
No, and that, yeah, and it's not that I don't want to pay, I think that may be a typo, and we go, I was gonna do it in a motion to amend that, to state if it's Crystal, or if it shouldn't even been nobody else added to it, and then pay him.
Is that the only one?
The only one that I say, yeah. Or we could actually do this, make a motion to pay it, except leave that one thing out, and it's from 8 p.m. to 1 in the morning. We can pay everything except that one if you want to just exempt that one out and put it on the next claim list.
So you want to exclude just the Hudson Computer Service, right? Is that correct?
Just the one invoice.
The one invoice?
The one invoice,
That's the only thing you're excluding out of the claim list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what I'll do. I'll make a motion to pay, to approve the vendor's claim list and standing order claim list. Some of them we have to pay when funds come available, maybe we'll get some more occupational tax money or whatever. But on this one, we just go ahead and line item that one out, and he can go and put it on the next week.
You make a motion.
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Second for Roy Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Roy Darrell.
Aye.
Ray Moore.
Aye.
Ellis Cantor. Motion carried. Consideration and approval of second reading and adoption of budget amendment number 7. Clerk to read that actually.
An ordinance relating to the annual budget and amendment thereof, whereas Breathitt County, Kentucky has realized unbudgeted receipts, be it ordained by Breathitt County of the Commonwealth of Kentucky for current fiscal year 2018-19. The budget for the current fiscal year is amended to increase and/or decrease the receipts from the following funds: general and ABC, to include unbudgeted receipts from general and ABC in the amount of $5,527.05.
And I'll consider a motion to approve the second reading and adoption of budget amendment number 6.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Ray Moore,
Second.
second by Donnie Bush. Roy Darrell.
Aye.
Ray Moore.
Aye.
Ellis Cantor.
Aye.
Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next one on the list is consideration and approval of the first reading and adoption of budget amendment number 8. I'm going to ask Ashley to read that one also.
An ordinance relating to the annual budget and amendment thereof, whereas Breathitt County, Kentucky has realized unbudgeted receipts, be it ordained by Breathitt County of the Commonwealth of Kentucky for current fiscal for the current fiscal year is amended to increase and/or decrease the receipts of the following funds: general, ABC, road, jail, and solid waste, to include unbudgeted receipts from general, ABC, road, jail, and solid waste, in the amount of $103,891.41.
All right, I consider a motion to, approve on the first reading and adoption of budget amendment number 8.
Motion.
Motion by Ellis Cantor. Second by Ellis Cantor made the motion. Made more second.
Judge, I got a question. Where's the budget amendment number 7?
It isn't ready yet. They didn't get everything ready to, get it on the budget, I mean, on the agenda.
I'm waiting on DOT.
Right.
Okay.
Talking on the bill, got back with us on it. A motion been made, a second been made, Donnie Bush. Darrell. And Wolf. Okay, consideration and approval to make payment to King Creek Drilling for Quicksand Creek in the amount of $50,768 for CRA emergency. He does have that project done, so I consider a motion to approve the payment. Who made the motion?
Motion.
Bill Tinker made the motion.
Second.
Donnie Bush, you the second? Donnie Bush second. Lloyd Earl?
Aye.
Ray Moore?
Aye.
Bill Tinker? Donnie Bush?
Aye.
Motion carried. H, consideration and approval to make payment to Mudcat from Rick Roberts Road in the amount of $36,176 for CRA emergency. That project's been completed also. I consider a motion for that.
Motion.
Motion by Ray Moore, second by Lloyd Earl. Lloyd Earl? Ray Moore?
Aye.
Bill Tinker? Donnie Bush?
Aye.
Motion carried. Consideration and approval to make payment to King Creek Drilling for Honey Creek in the amount of $32,870.40 for CRA emergency fund on it. And that project has been completed. Consideration motion to make payment to King Creek Drilling.
Motion.
Motion, was that you, Ellis, or Ray?
Yeah.
Ellis Tinker made a motion. Second.
Second.
Second by Donnie Bush. Ray Moore.
Aye.
Ellis Tinker.
Aye.
Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Motion carried. J, it says it's consideration and approval to open a credit card for Benton County Fiscal Court. This is something that they've had in the previous administration, and one thing it is good for is a lot of this stuff you can go online and order it and save about half of what you do when you order it through Quill. And if you make just different things can be done with it. Y'all may or may not want to, but I think at the end of the day, it will save the county money. Because some of these places are really, I'll use an example. We got a computer for downstairs for the corner, and after we got it, Matthew Hudson said he could have ordered it. Decided he wanted to quill, save about $300 on that one piece. Consideration of motion to approve the fiscal court to apply for a credit card. Motion by Roy Darrell. Have a second? Okay, motion now back in second. Okay, and this is consideration to address for Open Pen Road.
Okay.
And Brenda's going to address us for that.
Yeah, well, my time away during the last 4 years, I know there's been myself, it's just kind of fiscal court several times. lines and address some issues with, that they have with both Mr. Tim and Lonnie Rose that are all here today on Rosebend Road out there, in District 1. And last month was the first time I dealt with it since years ago when the Elkinses came, Miss Elkins came to the fiscal court meeting and came over and talked to me after the meeting. And Mr. Rose actually contacted me the next day. So I've talked to both parties. We've kind of come to an agreement to resolve the dispute that's going on out there. And I've drawn up a resolution of the fiscal court to sign regarding the county road that both the Roses and the Elkinses have signed, that we believe hopefully settles the controversy until something else comes up. Okay, so I'll read that for you. It says, this matter coming before the court upon the controversy and issues which have arisen concerning usage and impingements of the county roadway known as Rosebend Road, and the parties having issues with the use of said road, being Joyce Elkins and Barbara Elkins, and Tim Rose and Lonnie Rose. And those parties having come to an agreement after talking and meeting with the Breathitt County Attorney, and this court wishing to memorialize and document the agreement, the same affects the county road with the parties, is hereby resolved that the 30-foot right-of-way of Rosebend Road, which is defined by KRS 178.040 subsection 2, shall remain open for use by all public parties, and neither of the parties shall have any obstructions or materials which encroach upon the right-of-way, said right-of-way being 15 feet on each side of the center of the presently gravel roadway at any time. And that's, fiscal court has the ability to order that obstructions are removed pursuant to KRS 179.240, so that covers that. The parties Tim Rose and Lonnie Rose shall make a turnaround, which was one of the issues, is where the mailman can turn around up there. So the Roses have agreed to make a turnaround on their private property that they will give permission to the United States Postal Service to use when delivering mail on that road. Okay, and that's to be done by May the 1st. They're hopefully going to do it sooner, based upon the weather. Okay, each of the parties shall make every effort to drive on the gravel roadway portion of the right-of-way. Naturally, it's 30 feet wide, but the road's probably only 12 to 13, of which is actually gravel. And that was one of the issues between the parties, was swerving out and mucking it up outside the gravel. So both parties are going to use all their, are basically going to try to drive on the gravel roadway, except for when passing traffic emergency needs. And neither party shall do any damage to the roadway in any way by bulldozers, any of that sort of stuff, tractors, anything along those lines. So both parties have signed off on this, all four of them. So if we get it signed by the fiscal court and you guys adopt it, then we've got a resolution that can be enforceable by the fiscal court. If anything, if either party does not comply, then the sheriff can be ordered to go out pursuant to statute to enforce it. And Roses, you guys have signed this and you're still in agreement?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, signed it.
And both Barbara and Joyce, you're in agreement with this? Okay.
Do we need to go ahead and put that in?
Yeah, just go ahead and bring it up. Motion to approve this resolution.
I'll consider a motion to approve this resolution that Brandon has read regarding Rosebend Road.
Motion.
Motion made by Ray Moore,
Second.
second by Donnie Bush. Ray Moore.
Aye.
Ellis Cantor.
Aye.
Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. L is the consideration and approval to make payments to U.S. Bank in the amount of $1791.69. And this was kind of a little deal, I think, last month, I guess, Chris was in here or not. She actually put a month ahead and we approved to pay it last court meeting, so they applied it to the previous balance, and it's here for last month. On the U.S. Bank. So I consider a motion to approve the payment to U.S. Bank in the amount of $1791.69.
Motion.
Motion by Donnie Bush. Second by Ellis Cantor. Ellis Cantor.
Aye.
Donnie Bush.
Aye.
Roy Darrell. Ray Moore. Motion carried. Letter M, consideration and approval for county clerk 2017 calendar year settlement. there a motion to approve that?
Motion.
Motion by, was it you, Raymore? Ellis Cantor?
I second.
Motion by Ellis Cantor, second by Raymore. Donnie Bush?
Aye.
Darrell? Raymore?
Aye.
Ellis Cantor? Motion carried. Okay, consideration and approval for 2019 and 2020 rural secondary recommendation, attendant budget, allotment. Went over to, met with the State Department last week, and, this is something they normally do when I was on the court. Actually, Craig Lynn would come over and present it, but, y'all got in your packet there, and it's just, roads that they want to work on through the state, and then, other stuff that went with it. So I'll consider a motion to approve it. Motion by Roy Darrell.
These are the only two recommendations. District 10.
Yeah, that's just what, you got the pack, what's in the packet there, what it is. So motion been made by Roy Darrell. Second. I'll go ahead and second that motion. Roy Darrell,
Aye.
Raymore,
No.
Ellis Cantor,
No.
Donnie Bush,
No.
and motion failed.
We'd like to get a list of the recommendations that they have, if we get them.
You ain't got your packet?
What are the recommendations for South Dakota? Put a list together, that's just what they have.
Yeah, that's the only thing that they give me. You sent over here.
There's only two that they submitted to you, correct?
Pardon?
There's only two that they submitted to you.
Yeah, they actually give me a copy of it when I was over there. I can have them come to, I'll just have them come to the next board meeting, and present it to you if you got to. I'll do that. All right. Oh, consideration and approval, disbursement, and payment for matrix upon availability of the funds. And what this is the ones that's been approved for, they got their 40-hour training when we get, money to pay it. And right now where we got doing a 32-hour work week and the funds are the way we are, we just, the motion, I accept the motion to make the payment for the matrix upon available funds, but, Roy Darrell has, got his 40-hour training in, and he's gonna give it back to the court. But the other one, I don't think I've got one. These three here, approved it, so, I accept the motion to approve the payment of the master when the funds come available. Madam, make that motion.
Has everybody received their award letter from?
The ones I got was three of them, and it was Roy Darrell's and Raymore and Ellis's. I haven't got one saying that you had got it, but maybe Charlotte had. Is Charlotte in here? She had to leave and get to the doctor's appointment today. But those are the only three that I've seen. But, like I say,
The money, it's been budgeted in the line item, correct? Money for the city pay.
yeah, y'all line out the money in there. I'm just putting it up for motion to pay when
Make the motion.
Roy Darrell made the motion to, when the funds come available, make payment of those. I see it. We have a second. I'll second that motion. Raymore,
No.
Ellis Cantor,
No.
Donnie Bush,
No, I make
Raymore, Roy Darrell.
Yes.
Hey, motion fails.
I'll make a motion to amend that to, instead of saying available funds, whenever there's award letters received from KCOM.
Second.
You're making a motion to pay when we get the letter from,
The city of ours is complete, we get a award letter stating that you are this complete. KCOM.
you can take motion you made, Nathan.
Just second.
Donnie Bush made the motion, you want to second it? Still, I think, well, big still,
The first one failed.
right,
The
right,
first one failed. You got a motion.
yeah. Donnie Bush made the motion and Ellis Cantor seconded it. Ray Moore,
Aye.
Ellis Cantor,
Aye.
Donnie Bush,
Aye.
Roy Darrell.
No.
No. Motion carried. But again, I know the money that comes out of it, you got it line item, but, I think it comes out of general, so. We'll pay that when we got unavailable, I think. We'll check on that. P, consideration and approval.
Excuse me.
Pardon?
It's that way with everybody, it's not just Master. They get their
Pardon?
letter, they get their letter.
What do you get about the money? What do you get about the money? I think about 3 months ago, we couldn't make
We won't even get another letter for another year. Till we complete 40 more hours. We've already got our money. We've already been paid for that.
You got
You
training.
been paid already for
Yeah.
training?
Yeah. We've already been paid for that.
Well, last time we all done it, I went back and got.
Aye.
Clerk,
We,
magistrate, judge, roll call, you can send.
Yeah, but how-
Participate in the Senate roll.
How did you get paid? I went back and pulled the minutes up on the previous time, and y'all had it on the last year to make it, and it read just like I've got it read here, to make, for y'all to get your money when funds come available.
If I ain't mistaken, that line item have about $19,000
for everybody's training.
for everybody, not just like
Not
Al
just
said,
us.
not the master,
For everybody.
Other,
Clerk, judge,
But,
order.
but still, you're saying you got paid, I mean, that's gotta be approved in the court. Was approved when?
I don't know what month it was, but we went right.
You got
Go back and check.
Jeff, again?
You'd have to go back and check your claim, and just see when you approved how many was paid.
We've already approved.
You should have the rest of that.
So you said it's already on the claim list before this meeting here.
Right here,
Okay.
we approved, the coroner from training and the sheriff from training.
On when?
Now, claim was right here.
It says approval of incentive payment for magistrates up on available, it don't say anything about